Genesis chapter 4. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and brought forth Cain, and said, I have gained a man through God. And she again brought forth his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And it came to pass after some time that Cain brought of the fruits of the earth a sacrifice to the Lord. And Abel also brought of the firstborn of his sheep and of his fatlings. And God looked upon Abel and his gifts, but Cain and his sacrifices he regarded not. And Cain was exceedingly sorrowful, and his countenance fell. And the Lord God said to Cain, Why art thou become very sorrowful, and why is thy countenance fallen? Hast thou not sinned, if thou hast brought it rightly, but not rightly divided it? Be still, to thee shall be his submission, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain said to Abel his brother, Let us go over into the plain. And it came to pass that when they were in the plain, Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord God said to Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And the Lord said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cries to me out of the ground. And now thou art cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not continue to yield its strength to thee. Trembling and groaning shalt thou be on the earth. And Cain said to the Lord, My crime is too great for me to be forgiven. If thou cast me out this day from the face of the earth, then shall I be hidden from thy presence, and I shall be groaning and trembling on the earth. And it will come to pass that anyone that finds me shall slay me. And the Lord God said to him, Not so. Anyone that slays Cain shall suffer a sevenfold vengeance. And the Lord God set a mark upon Cain, so that no one that found him should slay him. So Cain went forth from the presence of God, and dwelt in the land of Nod, over against Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch, and he was building a city, and he called the city after the name of his son Enoch. And to Enoch was born Gaidad, and Gaidad begot Meel, and Meel begot Methuselah, and Methuselah begot Lamech. And Lamech took to himself 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the second Selah. And Ada bore Jabal. He was the father of those that dwell in tents, feeding cattle. And the name of his brother was Jubal. He was the inventor of the psaltery and harp. And Selah also bore Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Noma. And Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Selah, Hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, attend to my words. For I have slain a man to my hurt, and a youth to my wound. Because vengeance has been exacted 7 times on Cain's behalf. On Lamech's it shall be 70 times 7. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bore a son, and called his name Seth, saying, For God has raised up to me another seed instead of Abel whom Cain slew. And to Seth was born a son, and he called his name Enos. He hoped to call on the name of the Lord God. That concludes this chapter. Please click Next to continue.